A recent trip to Europe, and somewhere in the neighborhood of about 20,000 photos later, I spent the last 2 weeks geotagging a bunch of those and promised myself never again. So I started doing some research on the GPS options for a Canon 80D, and just ended up purchasing the GP E2. I know there are some cheaper options out there, but I wanted something I knew that would work. And also some of the battery life predictions for this particular device. Kind of interesting. Actually came wrapped like this in the box with a carrying case that's got your belt item back here. You can slide your belt through there, put it on a belt clip. And the reason they do that is because the device has the option to do to act as a standalone logger, so that you don't actually have to put it on the camera in case you want to, I guess, walk around and not take photos or something. But a little pricey for doing it that way. And you just slide the device out of there like that. There's also got a little bag that comes with it too that you can put this in. The batteries just slide in right here, and it's a little spring loaded, a little pushy, kind of hard to get in there, but it's just a AA battery. There's a little symbol. I'm not sure if this thing will see that or not, but right inside there shows you the battery orientation. And then you kind of got to push it hard and slide it like that to get it in there. Of course, I've got it in the off position right now, so it just slides right on the hot shoe, just like a flash would. And then there's a little push button there for the lock. Little click sound to let you know that it's locked. And then on top, you just simply flip it to the on position if you are just going to be using it to tag the photos. And the lights will blink, the battery light here and the GPS light on the side. Let's go ahead and turn the camera on here. Menu, and I'm going to adjust the camera position here in a second to get a better view of that screen. Okay, so there we go. We've got the screen in play, and I like the touchscreen part of the 80D. That's really nice. So it's on menu option 2. Under GPS settings, go, and some of these will probably change. So I've got the auto time setting, so that the camera is going to get its GPS time from the GPS device, and the update interval right now is every 15 seconds. I've left that as a default. Also, the 80D, when I first plugged this in a little while ago, had the digital compass disabled, so I enabled that. And what that's for, so depending on how you've got the camera pointed, it will log that direction that you're looking. And then also have the you can do Calibrate digital compass, but I found that's pretty accurate, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we'll pop that, and then come here. Might help if I actually take the lens cap off the camera. There we go. Take a photo. Once you've got the device mounted on top of the camera and powered up, one of the things that you want to make sure of, it usually takes about 20 to 30 seconds to get a GPS lock, is you can click on the display information right here, and if it hasn't acquired the lock, you'll have dashes down through here. The compass, the direction, which I've got turned on as well, seems to come up almost instantly. And I'm not sure what will happen if I actually go back to the menu here and power cycle it. So your GPS settings. There we go. And I just had turned it on, so it took it a few seconds for it to see it. And then if you do GPS information display, you'll see that the the compass comes up almost immediately. However, the longitude, latitude, and all the other settings are blank, and that's because it's actually acquiring the satellites. So you want to make sure that you wait for that to happen, anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. And then once the other fields populate, then when you take your photos, it'll automatically tag them. There we go. So now if we were to go ahead and take a photo, we should be able to press the preview, and there we have it, GPS information. I'm going to gray out a few of those numbers in post-processing, but you kind of get the idea. So hopefully this has been helpful. Shows you that it works right up top. You don't have to put it in the USB port there on the side. I'm going to try this out with a 50D a little bit later, and probably leave some notes in the comments as to whether that worked or not. I don't expect it to work from the hot shoe perspective, but I do expect it to work with a cable. It did come with two cables, as well as it did come with two cables, one of which is the shorter version. It's USB mini to mini, and then there's a longer version which I haven't even taken out of the box yet. I did notice the ends are a little bit different. If you notice, the one on the left there seems to be a little bit more solid, and then the one on the right, so I'm not sure what's significant about that, but this end says camera, so I'm guessing that this would be your end for the unit itself if you're plugging them inside there.